welcome you again after a long break to Tathaastu series, where we discuss smallest of the possible things which have largest of the influences in a routine or even life in general. So today's topic is why do we choose? So to Dr. Ashish and Dr. Kirtan, what makes you choose something, and actually, do you choose something or something chooses you? So what are your perspectives, please? Yes.
Of course, the choices we made now actually somehow they make us. That is what I feel. And choices is actually what our identity is. That is what I believe. Because see, I have a particular agenda in my life and I choose that particular path to follow my dreams or whatever it is. So that is something which is purely individual. The for me, for any of the life agendas, choice is different for you, for any of your life agendas. So choices is nothing but it is our individuality, it is our identity.
That's brilliant. And Ashish?
Why do we choose? Again, I was telling him that why do we choose a topic? It is like very long enough thing we can discuss in it, but it's the nature's way we can say something that why do we choose, because all we are doing we have seen we choose by seeing. Sometimes, like, we can give an example, like we see some glamour in it, we want to be glorified person in a society, so we choose. So it's just like a trained mind which chooses, and sometimes we can say it's a trained mind, or sometimes it's like we want something that we are not getting one we want. We choose a job by our nature, we choose to make money, we choose to make living, we choose to make ourselves happy, we choose to make our family proud. We can say that we choose to make a good home, like we choose to make ourselves proud. So but it's not always we can choose. Sometimes we get, and we have to admit it also. So choosing is like not always we choose. Sometimes there is a higher thing and a higher power, we can say, that makes us choose. Or sometimes we have to admit that what we can get, and sometimes we have not chosen something that we have choose. It's like we want, and sometimes we want a girl, but we can't get it, so we have to choose. It's like sometimes
Ashish, I agree. Sometimes not choosing something is also a choice.
Yes.
It also chooses.
Yes. So there is we can say that this question is very questionable. That what we want to choose, why choose. So because your question asks why we want to choose, so I can ask that question.
So I think when we choose something, it's at that point of time we think that we are choosing something, one, according to maybe our circumstances and our thought process or whatever it is, and then later on when we actually keep walking down the line, we would realize that maybe that particular path did choose us. So that's what a realization would be as well. So when you have on a platter, what are the factors that would decide your choice?
There is an age-old saying that more power carries with it more responsibility, and that is exactly the time the factors decide what you choose or why you choose a particular path. So I remember watching a movie in my childhood, that Spider-Man. That Spider-Man was empowered with so many other choices, but what he chose, rather than keeping aside his own individual likings, his individual family and everything, but he chose the path of serving people. So that is how the responsibility is being chosen compared to that individual life or individual likings. So the sometimes not choosing something, what I mentioned earlier, not choosing something is also a choice. Not choosing a family, or rather choosing the society by and large, is the choice what defines the Spider-Man. And the same principle may be applied to all of us in our life, that as I said, that choosing defines our individuality, our identity, our moral principles and our ethics. So it is most important to choose wisely, and sometimes not choosing something is also a choice.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Yes.
Ashish.
Again, what makes us choose is your question. So I had just told that it's the trained mind. Because since birth we have seen something and that we want. It's all the thing that nearby, the movies, the family in which we are born, we get their characteristics. The society in which we were born, we get that characteristics. Like USA people are different from Indians, and again Eastern people are different again from Indian. So we get it from the society. It's I can't say that it's always in our hand, because that are the factors nearby you that influences you always. So it's the trained mind always.
Yeah.
We see, and again we are our mind is influenced, so it's always what you influence by makes you choose that always.
So I think they say that the intelligent mind always clouds the intuitive mind, and that's where the liberation lies. I mean, call it meditation, call it any other process which helps you to connect with the inner core. Says that you shed off that intelligent mind, which is stained and which has a lot of impressions from the external world, and then you would realize your real inner core or your intuitive mind. So I think that's when we wind up with why do we choose and what choices do we make. And well, we'll meet next week with the Tathaastu series next episode with the simplest of principles influencing or making a huge or largest of the influences in life. Thank you, Kirtan. Thank you, Ashish.